That actually partly subsidize the production cost, and the rest is basically look at, it's a calculated risk, but considering that we have quite enough, well, this is going to be the first country only, yeah, there's the release, there will be more to come. So the project actually will actually, and that's why we also produce this film and actually name it Vikingdom, because we want to trademark and patent it as well. If we just call the story about Vikings, then we cannot patent it. So Vikingdom will come in various forms, including, we already mapped out our plan in terms of merchandising, in terms of graphic novel, animated TV series and all those stuff. So we got a bigger plan for Vikingdom, and I'm very confident the risk that we took is a calculated risk, and it will actually give us the prospect of returns in the long run.
I think that's a very good question, because in a way that question kind of answers why Vikings. Because before we embarked on the project, we had the backing of all these buyers already even before we started the project. So by finishing it, by completing the movie, we have to honor their MG also. So again, if it was any other movie that didn't have the minimum guarantee, it would be a very, very high risk for us. Yeah. So that question I think partially answers also the question of why Vikings of all topics.
Okay? Ada tu.
Tadi abang bagi tahu dah jana 10 juta kan? 10 juta tu dalam bentuk dah jual daripada distributor di luar negara ke macam mana?
Ianya pra-jualan dalam bentuk minimum guarantee. Bermaksud filem itu kita bagikan lesenkan hak kepada negara-negara masing-masing dengan jumlah tertentu, dan mereka menjamin filem tu laku tak laku di negara diorang, jumlah tu masih tetap dibayarkan. Dan malah sebelum kita hantar filem tu kepada negara-negara yang tersebut, kita dapat bayaran sepenuhnya dulu. So that is how it works dari segi international distribution. So jadi berbeza dengan kebanyakan filem-filem kita buat di peringkat tempatan, kita buat filem ni, buat tayangan di Malaysia, baru nak jual di peringkat antarabangsa. Tapi in terms of international distribution, there's another way of doing it. Jadi cara dia ialah untuk prajualan sebelum filem tu siap pun. Itulah yang sebenarnya berlaku dalam filem Vikingdom. So jadi kalau ikut perolehan secara keseluruhannya, kita dah mendapat satu kutipan yang satu jumlah yang tidak memberangsang, kerana sekarang ni filem tu belum ditayangkan lagi pun. Jadi saya berharap dengan adanya sokongan daripada semua daripada Malaysia ni, kita dapat menjana lebih banyak lagi pelanggan, dan dengan harapan kita boleh juga membuat lebih banyak lagi produk-produk sebegini di masa akan datang.
Just want to ask the director, how do you feel now that the movie is out, and what do you think is a movie that Malaysians should be proud of?
Oh, the fact that every single person behind the camera, every single place or location that you see is all here, all made by Malaysians. Even the actors, apart from the 5 main casts, a lot of them are actually Malaysian based, and unfortunately we cannot have Malay, Chinese or Indian Vikings, because that would just blow it away. Basically it won't be real anymore. But apart from that, everything else, from pre-production to production to post-production till today, every person behind the cameras is actually all 100% Malaysian talent. And apart from that, basically what these Malaysians are doing, why we should all be proud, it's just not me, it's a lot of people involved. Everyone, every single person, every single crew on set, they all challenged their limits. Basically they knew what they had done before, but when they embarked on a project like Vikingdom, they knew that this is all new ground, this all untested, unproven, but we still did it anyway. And it was a big challenge, a big task for everyone, and since we're all here today, it means we actually completed the task. So it's really, really big challenge, and we actually faced the challenge and we went past it.
I think the proudest moment will be the rolling credit, to see all the people behind the scene that they were involved in the production, and I think that's the best part of the movie.
Because from the beginning, from day one, when we actually sold the idea, basically people, regardless of whether they're from overseas, from Malaysia, from Singapore, from America, from anywhere in the world, when we said we're going to do a Viking movie, the first thing I always hear is that, that cannot be done. Everyone says that cannot be done, because even Hollywood, with all their might and glory, they wanted to shoot Anna and the King. They came here. They cannot, with all their power and their money, they cannot shoot Anna and the King in California because that was too big a task for anyone. So we're the first ones, basically anywhere in the world that actually did a Viking movie, for just a Viking team in Scandinavia, in a tropical country. So that itself is a challenge.
Thank you.
Okay, dan seterusnya untuk soalan yang keempat ya. Boleh angkat tangan siapa ingin ada? Ada siapa lagi yang mungkin ada nombor nak tambah sikit, ya? Atau Edwin nak tambah mengenai single terbaru daripada Mojo menjadi lagu tema.
Maybe one thing from my side, apa yang boleh I contributed with the music score. It's 100% original. Did a lot of research in terms of the music. I think it's a good, strong candidate to be the best music score, I believe. Yeah, I think it's really, the whole team did a very good job, and with Mojo, the band actually performed the theme song as well as we have announced, and it's gonna be good. Hopefully you guys enjoy the movie. No?
Okay, saya cuma nak katakan satu je lah. Saya rasa kita ni lebih dapat dengan kita tengok persembahan pasukan bola sepak kita. Kan, kalau kita menang Piala Suzuki AFF kita bangga, betul? Betul tak? Tapi itu AFF tu di rantau ASEAN saja, banyak negara-negara ASEAN. Apakah harapan kita sebagai peminat bola sepak negara kita seterusnya? Kita nak tengok kita bertanding di Piala Asia dan mungkin World Cup. Ya, World Cup. Walaupun kalau World Cup tu dia main 3 game pun, dia kalah 3 game tu tak apa, kerana dia berjaya sampai ke World Cup. Jadi bukan saya katakan kita kalah. Vikingdom ni saya yakin dia akan it will do well, but it is really an achievement. We are playing on a global level already. So whatever happens, we're proud of it. I hope that you could give us that kind of support to make people believe that our vision. Yeah.
Because it is a start to new things for better things to come, inshallah.
It's a new era. It's a new era of the Malaysian film industry. That's the key thing. I think it is what's happening right now. And we also have it on 3D. So of course, these days, my friends from the exhibition business told me that the 3D trend is not really great right now. But we still believe that we should do it 3D to actually have that kind of experience, watching that kind of Viking settings.
This is also based on the distributors' requests, because 3D might not actually do well in Malaysia, but overseas, I was just in Germany a few months ago, and 3D is all they showed. They didn't have any 2D versions. So, but if you want to go international, 3D is the way to go.
So Lisa, as the wife, perasaan macam mana?
Nanti tak dengar. Baik.
Orang kata kalau buat filem tu adalah filem ada cerminan budaya, kan? Jadi menghasilkan satu filem yang cerminan budayanya adalah budaya awak, luar, bukan Viking, kan? Scandinavian. Macam mana awak memastikan supaya gambaran atau perjalanan cerita itu adalah menepati budaya Skandinavia?
Sebenarnya walaupun pada asasnya Vikingdom is loosely based, I have to emphasize loosely based, because ada beberapa karakter yang kita ambil daripada dorang punya mitologi. Itu pun kita ubah-ubahkan. And I just did an interview with Total Film punya magazine in LA. I just said that basically we are not following the rules. The whole idea is basically to know the facts. We did a lot of research and then take a step back and telling it in a different perspective. Kalau kita buat the same thing over and over again, they've done it before. I don't know how many hundreds of Viking movies have been out before. So again, this is a step, just a different version, because we're doing a fantasy anyway. Benda ni bukan sejarah, bukan epic, ini sebuah fantasi. So we got the creative license lah.
Tapi pasal cerminan budaya tu, kita dah buat filem Ikat Berwangsa dengan 29 Februari itu. Saya rasa itu antara sumbang kita dah buktikan kesetiaan kami kepada negara kita lah juga. Tapi pasal nak buat ni, kita nak buka pasaran. We're trying to open up new territories, ya. Dan sekiranya kita berjaya, sekiranya kita dapat penghormatan di negara-negara luar, saya berharap kita boleh sentuh balik salah satu daripada karakter yang kita banggakan di sini. Saya pernah bertanya juga, apakah karakter yang kalau kita rasa kebanggaan negara Malaysia? Pastinya kita akan cakap pasal Empire Melaka. Pastinya kita cakap pasal Hang Tuah. It's a good story, Hang Tuah, Hang Jebat dan like that. Tapi kalau kita nak buat filem antarabangsa berkenaan Hang Tuah, Hang Jebat dan sebagainya, kita kena bersedia. Kemungkinan besar Hang Tuah cakap bahasa Inggeris, pelakonnya daripada Hollywood. Okay, that is something that we need to always remember in order to commercialize the film. It's not just about budaya saja. We need to look into commercialization, packaging it, and actually put it and package right to the international audience.
Because bukan kalau kita tengok sebelum ni, kita tengok Troy lah, kita tengok Alexander lah, kita tengok cerita Rome lah, cerita apa sekalipun, sebenarnya mereka semua tidak, pada negara asalnya tidak berbahasa Inggeris. So why they actually made it big internationally is because of the language.
Sama dengan orang Vikings, dia cakap bahasa Inggeris.
Kita cakap Inggeris. So again, it's just,
orang buat 300 pun dia sepatutnya bukan orang Inggeris. Cakap pasal di Iran, Persia pun sama juga, bukan bahasa Inggeris. Jadi kalau kita boleh bersedia terima hakikat tersebut, kalau kita boleh buat filem tentang budaya dan negara kita dalam bahasa yang bahasa mungkin asing pada kita, bahasa Inggeris, tetapi kita package kan elemen budaya tu di dalam filem tersebut, kemungkinan besar.
Tapi not saying that we're gonna do that. Tapi again, benda-benda ni kita ambil kira.
Boleh lah berlaku.
Because we've been to festivals, Norman banyak pergi film market, and that's the way it is with the general punya distributors or buyers. So itulah realitinya sekarang ni. Sebab kita tak berani nak buat cerita tempatan dalam bahasa Inggeris kan, dengan kita kena bancung pula kan. So ada bahaya jugalah.
Okay, jadi